And I'm assuming he's going to try to take out both the Mi-24 and the Mi-8. Should be easy to take out. See, the anti-air is active from enemy there. Let's see his pair taking a shot there. There you go. The helicopter's down. And the Harriers should escape here. They are popping flares. And you can see the anti-air is active from the enemy. Welcome to the channel. How are you guys doing? Thanks so much for being here. If you guys are new, this is a strategy channel. If you guys enjoy RTS games, then this is the right place for you. This is a game called WARNO. It's set in 1989. It's actually towards the end of the Cold War. So if you guys enjoy that kind of content, then do stick around. So I actually got to play with the YouTuber Vulcan, who's actually really good at this game. And actually, I've seen him compete in some of the WARNO leagues. He's a great content creator, so do check him out on YouTube, Vulcan HD Gaming. I had fun playing with him and learning his tactics. So here we have the AMX-10 actually taking shots at the advancing enemy. Let's see what he sees there. Taking multiple shots there. If we actually zoom out, you can actually see that he spotted some gas infantry over there, as well as actually a UAZ unit too. We're actually hearing some aircraft coming in. Here on the right flank, we actually have Artis, who sent in his MiG-29s to harass Vulcan. So in return, I decided to return the favor and shoot them down. Here you go, F-15C firing its missiles, and we have another paired F-15C also taking shots. There you go. And there goes down the MiG. Beautiful watching it actually get shot down like that. Wow, gorgeous. And both of our F-15C veterans escape by shooting down 2 of the MiG-29s. Here in the middle zone, things are not going too well, as we have the Mi-24 coming from Ryan, who's actually firing at the recon, as well as just some regular infantry rifles, and the M2HB, which is the machine gun. Here you go. Air's taking shots at the Mi-24, not having much success there, and actually getting shots from the anti-air. Here you go, we've embedded ourselves in the city, but we actually have more coming in from Vulcan. I believe he's got the Mirage. I'm sorry, that's actually the Harrier. He's coming in here, and I'm assuming he's going to try to take out both the Mi-24 and the Mi-8. Should be easy to take out. See, the anti-air is active from enemy there. Let's see his pair taking a shot there. There you go. The helicopter's down. And the Harriers should escape here. They are popping flares. And you can see the anti-air is active from the enemy. Let's see if they do make it out alive. It's actually taking another shot there at the Mi-8 and actually does a really nice hit there. And almost finishes it off with the other Harrier. And you see the Su-27 is actually pursuing it. Let's see if we can get that action. Wow, beautiful. So the Su-27 is actually going to try to take a shot at the Harriers. There goes one missile. Let's see if he gets a hit. It looks like it will. There you go. But it is escaping. And actually, you see the Su-27 is trying to hightail it out of there. Another Mirage actually over there from air, probably doing a little bit of deterrence. Kind of showing its wings full of missiles. Have quite a few aircrafts here in the area. If we actually look at Vulcan here, he's contesting against Artist, who's also found himself in these buildings here. And actually, there goes another Harrier taking out another Russian helicopter, or Soviet. Here we're not having too much action. I've kind of pushed myself up there. It's actually a command unit coming from air, a bit dangerous actually. My OH-58C is actually getting hit by the FLA, SFL, which is the anti-air. But it's actually slowly getting out in there. But it's actually retreating because there is a tank right there. It's an interesting little firefight going on here. And currently it's looking like the AMX is beating up the T-62 pretty good. There we go. And I think it destroyed it, but you have the SPW who's actually taking shots at the AMX-30, which is very vulnerable at this moment. We have the BTR taking shots at my fire team right here, coming from Ryan. And you see Ryan is pushing up more units to trying to contest this area. So I'm calling in the F4 Phantom here. Not exactly sure what I'm targeting at this moment. F4 Phantom might be going for this recon unit here. Wow, extremely dangerously low shot there. And let's see if it survives its dangerous mission there. See the MiG-29 here. We just got hit by anti-air there, but seems like we survived there. Let's see if this MiG-29 gets shut down at all. Doesn't look like there's going to be any response for that. I'm actually pushing up my AH-1F right here, just in case the enemy gets a little too bold, because we do want to contain them here. So here we see pretty crazy things going on here. I'm actually pushing up this Bradley right here. Hopefully it survives. But it's actually taking some shots from the BMP-3. It's turning around here. We're having a firefight going on between the fire team and another F4 Phantom taking shots at the Samurai. And you see the artillery is coming in here. Another F4 Phantom coming in here too. Surprisingly, I will say that we actually took out the enemy anti-air right there. He went pretty heavy on the armor here. Surprisingly, because you know, it's kind of dangerous because the infantry has the capability to destroy them pretty easily, especially close quarters, but he is using them correctly. He is using them on a distance on this hill here where he can get really far shots. Unfortunately, I do bring up some armor later on here to try to get rid of that problem, but not soon enough. And there you go, our Bradley just took out one of their armor vehicles there. Nice. And it's retreating there as it's running cars over. Our Bradleys are taking shots at the BRM-1. There you go. Beautiful. And it's on fire. Here we go. We got a Su-22. Strike there. Doesn't really do what it wanted to, though. It did damage the AMX-30, but it did not take it out. Although it did evade it. Here's my F-15C. Actually helped take down that fighter jet there. So right now the enemy still has that +1, still kind of plaguing us. And they're pushing up some more BMP-3s here. This is really where our artillery is gonna make a difference. Su-22 doing some bombing strikes, and then it gets shot down there. Wow, almost hitting the AMX-10 there, and you guys see the AMX-10 here is actually taking on some of Mace Window's infantry. And it's not looking too good for him. So you guys see that we actually finally got rid of that +1, which is really good for us. And you see that he's able to Error's starting to really do a little flanking maneuver here on the left side. And let's see if he can actually cut the supply lines for Mace Windu. And he's really pushing up here with his recon. We're still where we're at here. Starting to really try to contest a little bit more. Actually, you see his command units leaving the territory here, and the shot from the AMX-10 actually ended up taking it out from error here. Gorgeous. Things look pretty cool. There comes the artillery. There you go. Did some damage to the BMP-3. See if he responds. And the T-80 is about to get destroyed very quickly. It's routed now. Direct hit on the BMP-3. Wow, it's just brutal. The T-80 is lucky actually getting out there. And actually got destroyed. Actually, thankfully from Vulcan calling his Harrier there. Some aircraft just got shot down there. Well, I'm pushing up another fire team even though they are damaged. One thing that I did really wrong here is I didn't push up any resupply. So the damaged infantry that I did have didn't do well. Wow, this Abrams has got a force field around it because 3 missiles just actually missed it. He is going on defensive though because there's a bunch of BMP 3s and I believe a T-80 that's all firing at it right now. And the Recon's getting hit right now, and but it's being suppressed from Vulcan here, and me also contesting the area with my infantry. He should be able to take out this Recon. Although it's not ideal being in the same building. And Error taking shots at the MiG-29, taking it out. Very beautiful. But he is pushing up the T-80, taking shots at the Recon. He's getting a response from the Chieftain and the Abrams. Actually, only the Chieftain. The Abrams is suppressing the Motostrelki that are coming up here. You got my Bradleys and my infantry's pushing up against them. So this is a pretty cool assault going on here. You see some helicopters in the distance. We should be able to eliminate these infantry very quickly here. And there you go. This is coming from his Lynx. Beautiful. Got some AGMs on there. Artillery coming in actually from the enemy here. Another Harrier coming in, taking shots at the T-80. And my Bradley just took out the T-80. Because the T-80 was heavily damaged from all the fighting it was doing. And then we're seeing that Su-25 likely to be shot down by anti-air, and it goes down. Beautiful. Very, very good gameplay going on here. We're seeing a really solid push from me and Vulcan. With his command unit and my Recon and some infantry, we're able to actually contest the zone finally. And I'm actually pushing in my own command unit just in case, because it's likely that the Abrams will be targeted. Actually, you guys are seeing that right now. You guys are seeing these Su-25s. We're likely targeting the Abrams. Yep, they are. But the anti-air is active, and they do take out the Abrams. But my anti-air as well coming in there, taking them out. And it's okay, like I told you guys. I knew that this was likely to be targeted, so I'm coming in with my own command unit right here. You guys are seeing some neighborhood fights going on. Neighborhood watch is active. Taking out the enemy's infantry here. Actually, you guys see I called in some artillery as well. Here's the BTR there. You see we're pushing up a lot of infantry here. And the nice thing is the other player took the bait and he came to this city. Again, this city really doesn't matter. I mean, I guess it could be good for putting a bunch of anti-air here. You guys see the artillery coming in there. Wow, definitely looks like a war zone. So we're seeing engagements from our fire team and the Motostrelki. Mirage actually taking out the Mi-8s there, both of them heavily damaging the Mi-8. And you guys do see we have a +4 right now. Vulcan doing really good here on the right side. He's completely secured this whole city. You guys see it's been through a lot of artillery. A lot of already from Artis. But unfortunately, he did not push up enough infantry to really make a difference. And again, look at all the resupply from Vulcan, doing really good pushes. And again, I think one thing about this game is like just learning how to use momentum while you're playing this game. It's just sometimes you could tell when the enemy really has nothing else to throw at you, and really pushing and being aggressive can be tough, because it's, you know, something I struggle with for sure is just being overly aggressive and sometimes just taking the initiative and seizing more territory, even though it's a little bit more risky. There you go, you guys. See, we've completely lit up this town like a Christmas tree. And yeah, I don't think they're going to be going here anytime soon. Again, you guys remember this side of the city here was quite a pain in my behind. And we took care of that. SU-25 coming in here. Not likely to survive. And it's going for the chieftain, I think. Wow, look at all the anti-air, and I don't know if it got a shot off. It didn't. Actually, it survived there. It was heavily damaged. Another MiG coming through. Actually did. Oh, it's about to drop. Wow, it actually completely missed everything. It might have damaged the chieftain. You actually see Vulcan's pushing up 3 chieftain tanks here. A little risky here with being really close to infantry, but he's fine. And Artie's coming in hard on from Ryan here. He's calling another SU-25. Let's see what he does with this. Not sure if he's gonna. Hasn't really seemed to have picked a target yet. There he goes, taking out the recon. Not really worth it though, I don't think. Yeah, he's gonna get shut down. There you go. Nice. He is pushing up a lot of the VABs. I think it's these are French, if I'm correct. Yep. Wow. Beautiful. See the Gazelle coming in here too. From Error on the left side here. Probably going to take some shots at either infantry or looking like he's going to take a shot at this MTLB. There you go. It got destroyed. Unfortunately, that missile was wasted. But he's got a good handle on this territory here. And again, we're pushing up more. There you go. He just actually captured Charlie. Another aircraft coming in from Mace Windu, SU-24. Let's see if it survives. I'm not actually sure what he's targeting there. And it's going to get shot down. Don't think he got his payload off. Got some seed missions going on. Again. Yeah, that was actually from the SU-25, and he ended up missing there. Seeing the Artie coming in right at the BMP-3. Our artillery has been very active here against these armored vehicles because they've really caused us a lot of pain, and there you go, we just took it out. Beautiful, right in the middle of the town too. I would say we about control half the town, but again, my goal was never to fully capture it. It was just to have him waste resources on it, essentially, and it worked really well. And you guys see we actually finally captured Golf. I got my command unit in here, and actually Vulcan did most of the heavy lifting there. And there you guys have it. That was the end of the match. If you guys did enjoy that, do smash the subscribe and like button. You guys see Vulcan did really well here. He did play against Artis, who didn't do too well. But again, it's always fun finding a good match without any meta cheating strategies. So I would say it was a very fair all-around match where we did really well. Vulcan did great on the right flank, and of course Error also played really well. And I would say they are both more experienced than me, but I love just, you know, doing matches and learning and improving. Well, thanks so much for coming, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and take care.